Hello friends of Sailing Vessel Easy. A lot has happened since my last episode some 2 years ago. As you see, I put up a new spot for video editing on board of Easy. The background noise is from Spanish workers, but with closed hatches it would just be too hot in here. Our last trip was the passage from Lagos in Portugal to the Canary Islands. That's where I am right now on the island of Lanzarote. For those of you who have followed my channel in the past, I want to explain that the episodes number 26, 27 and 28 are missing on purpose. But I am not going to spoil everything and tell you the content of the missing episodes right now. This is a bit of a Star Wars situation, with a later episode being released first. My intention is to bring you somewhere near real time now and fit in the missing bits later. The missing episodes will be about one of the coolest things I've ever done. That's all I'm gonna tell you right now. So this episode will conclude with what I call a retrospective cliffhanger. And I think by this I might have discovered a novel dramatic film effect. The cinephiles amongst you, please let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong and this retrospective cliffhanger effect has been used before. Just one more remark before the real story begins. My YouTube channel has just reached 500 subscribers. This is quite astonishing for me, since all I've done so far was just boat works and preparations, and some cruising in the Baltic Sea and in the North Sea. The proper story to be told on this channel is just about to start now. And this is Kirsten and me on day 2 of our passage from Lagos to Recife on Lanzarote Island. The length of the passage was 572 nautical miles and it took us 84 hours, which is 3.5 days. This is Lagos, where the whole episode began. On the hard, Easy waited for us for a couple of months until I finally put her into the water, and after some days we set sails for our trip to Lanzarote. Before we cast off, I did not forget to attach our sticker to a pole on the pier. Marina de Lagos, Marina de Lagos, this is Sailing Vessel Easy requesting a bridge opening outbound. Some washing, how nice! We said goodbye to our Dutch friends Henny and Martin on snow, their beautiful Sparkman and Stevens Swan 431. Bye bye! All the best to you, enjoy everything! See you in November! In the background you see one of those traditional Portuguese sailboats with tourists on board.
After we had left the shelter of the mainland of Portugal, the cloud coverage increased, and so did the wind and the waves. Our electric autohelm had difficulties in keeping a straight line, and our stern was repeatedly pushed to the side by following waves. So I switched to our mechanical wind vane, which did a marvelous job for the next couple of days and nights. When the clouds disappeared, we once again realized why blue water sailing is called blue water sailing. Despite its high volcanoes, we could see the island of Lanzarote relatively late. But first we had to round Roca del Este, which is an uninhabited nature reserve northeast of Lanzarote. Our original plan was to anchor in La Graciosa, which is a small island northwest of Lanzarote, but since we arrived in the middle of the night, we decided to head on and sail directly to Recife, which is the capital city of Lanzarote. We spent a wonderful week in Recife, going to the beaches, going for a swim, snorkeling in front of the breakwater, listening to music in the city, but we didn't film any of this. It was a nice day of sailing from Recife to Playa Blanca at the southern tip of Lanzarote. When we left the harbor of Recife, we caught a glimpse of the underwater statues in front of the castle. In Playa Blanca, we got our bottles filled to practice our diving skills. We enjoyed a couple of really nice dives there.
GoPro 4 mit der Fernbedienung. Hallo, hallo?
After I had finished all my work on Easy, we had good northerly winds, so I drove up to Famara Beach and had a couple of great kitesurfing sessions. So, if you want to see more sailing videos, if you want to know how we got to Lanzarote and what our future plans would be, if you want to know the whole story behind this project, please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you like our videos, please give me a thumbs up. See you until next time. Bye.